online. Everybody says hello to YouTube.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hello, YouTube. We are live now. Welcome to our meeting. Okay. And let me explain a little bit about this topic. Okay. Today's topic is freedom of speech. Okay. What is freedom of speech? If we take this to the Latin languages like ours here, it means freedom to express yourself, okay? Freedom to express what you think. So you are free to speak, to say what you think, what you believe, to express your opinion, all right? In English, it becomes freedom of speech, okay? Everybody got the meaning here? Yes? So now let me see. We are in, yes, here we are in 8. If I divide us in smaller rooms, we are only 4. Okay. I'm gonna divide this, okay, in smaller rooms. So we can, we have more people here. We can start. Let him come, and then I divide us in a smaller room. Okay. For those who go to the other room, all right, please, there you choose a leader, okay? You choose someone to lead the meeting and to make the meeting happen like we do here, all right? You can choose anyone you want, okay? I'm gonna divide us now, and then we can start. Just a second, because this is the hard part here. So let me see. Okay. Where it's missing? Okay, it's missing. It's here. Okay. So let's go. Just a second. I think now we are, yes, we are done now. Okay, good. So let's start. Where sometimes these rooms play tricks on me. I change people, they go and they come down. All right, so we are done now. So let's start. So speaking of freedom of speech, I'd like first of all to know from each one of you, question number 1, okay? Do you consider yourself an expressive, communicative person? Tell us a little about how you see yourself in this regard, okay, in this matter. If you consider yourself communicative, expressive, okay? Robert, can you start?
Yes, I am very communicative. I love meeting new persons in my life. For example, I like to meet all security guards in my condominium, you know, to talk, we talk about family, money, work. That's it.
So you like to have conversations, you like to talk.
Yes, I love.
That's good. That's very good.
My wife is very different. My wife is very shy, you know.
Yeah.
I am shy. Sometimes I'm shy, maybe.
You are sometimes shy, but still you like to talk to people and say hello.
Yes. It's very important. It's important, no? For me, for other people's.
That's good. Very good to know. And you, Aurelio, are you communicative?
Yes, I can tell you theoretically, yes, because in the past I did a different one moment, different I know reunion, non reunion, conference. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
Conference regarding a particular topics, but if you speak regarding nowadays or in the normal way, I can tell you that I have a problem because I like study different topics regarding the scientific topic, and in particular, I like to study the Italian grammar rules very deeply. In fact, normally I like to speak and to use, they are inside my personal dictionary, different words that normally the people don't use or don't understand. And sometimes I have a problem because the people, I have a problem because the people nowadays here in Italy speak always regarding the Italian people, prefer to speak regarding all type of topics. And if I speak regarding the scientific topic, like example, the astronomy, the human space flight, the human story, or the dinosaur, I have a problem because the people of you are so boring, your topics are so boring. And for this reason, sometimes I prefer to avoid to speak. Yes, I can speak regarding the life, the work, but in my point of view, this type of topic is not very interesting for me. But if I have the possibility, I like to speak. That's it.
I see. So you prefer more specific, complex, intelligent topics than daily topics or small talks, how we say it, small talks. So you prefer this more deep, more accurate topics,
Yes,
right?
yes. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a special person. But nowadays, the people here in Italy prefer to speak regarding the Italian football, the beautiful girls. Yes, the girls are so beautiful. Prefer to speak regarding the reality show like the Big Brothers, the islands of the famous people. But in my point of view, this topic is so boring. Yes, no, the girls is a beautiful topic, but I have a wife. I prefer to avoid a problem with my wife.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Very good. And you, Luis, do you consider yourself an expressive, communicative person?
Okay. Nowadays, I think I'm a little more communicative, you know, because I was more reserved. And a little shy, you know. And I realized that it wasn't good for me, you know. And I started try to improve it, my communication, and socialize a little more, you know. And Today I'm better, So yeah,
I think you were able to see that it makes you feel better than before, right?
yeah, sure, yeah.
Yes, very good. Well, in my case, I think I'm a more communicative person. It's interesting because I'm a reserved person. So I like to talk about difficult topics, complex topics, like Aurelio said, some scientific breakthroughs, new findings and things. I also like to talk to people like in small talks, daily conversation, like, oh, how are you? Are you okay? Oh, fine, okay. I think it's good. But I'm not very open to personal subjects, because I don't know you guys, but sometimes we come across some people that they just met you and they start to ask about your personal life, uh, personal problems, and so I don't know, intimate things. I don't like it very much. I'm reserved. I love speaking to my friends and to people in general. I love, and but I think there are some subjects we needed to keep to ourselves. You can talk to a very, very, very close friend from a long time, someone you know very well and you can trust. But I don't think we should talk to everyone about some kinds of things. So this is my 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 analysis about myself. I'm this kind of person. I like to talk, but I'm reserved. Okay. And if we go to number 2 here, we have the following question. What are the subjects you like to talk about the most? And why do you enjoy talking about them? Well, Luis, would you like to start?
Sure. I like to talk about technology and universe and I don't know. I like to talk about girls, of course. uh, um, and that's it. I like to talk about technology because I work with this, and I really like it. And I don't know about subjects that I don't know because I can learn a little more about another things, and I really like to learn new things. And yeah.
Very good. Very good. I like your honest. Very good. And you, Aurelio. Aurelio, I think I have a clue.
Yes. For me, this question is particularly so strange because my biggest passion is follow all the activity of the human in the space flight, in the astronautic world. But unfortunately, I haven't. I would like to talk about this topic, but unfortunately, I haven't the possibility because nobody is sharing with me this passion. Unfortunately, I haven't other people or other friends that sharing that have the same passion. And normally, yes, I'm not crazy, guys, but in my normality, I speak regarding this topic with myself because no one have interested regarding this topic. No my brother, no my family in general, no my friend. And unfortunately, I never find another people, Italian people or other in the other nation that sharing with me the same passion. I have this passion. I started with this passion when I was 10 years, more or less. Now I have 52 years old. And in all this time, I'm sharing this passion with myself. But if in one side, I'm so sad for this because I haven't the possibility to sharing the information, my point of view regarding particular news, particular events. In the other side, I haven't a problem because for me, this passion is very, very important. Yes, is a big part of my life after my family. If I don't speak according, my wife use the broom, put in my yes. My wife and my family is the first important part of my life, and after there is my great passion.
That's so cool. Yes, I feel for you because of this downside of it. You cannot find someone to talk to about these things. But I feel also pleased because you have something you are passionate about. So it's so good because there are so many people that don't know what they like. They have no passion or enthusiasm for anything, you know. So this is so cool. I follow a little bit on YouTube some channels about breakthroughs and news about technology and space travels. Sometimes I see something from SpaceX, Elon Musk, you know, those breakthroughs, but I'm not so focused on that. You know, I know a little bit because I like technology too. I like new discoveries. You know, I like to know when the humanity find new ways to do something, discover new fuel, you know. Instead of electric cars, now they have the hydrogen fuel. Toyota, I think, has managed. Yes. So I know a little bit, but I don't have this deep knowledge you have.
Yes, no, you think that for me, Elon Musk is my hero because I follow his and all your activity every day. For me, you know, Elon Musk is a genius in my point of view, and I admired him very, very incredible. I like to do like you, like him, but unfortunately, I'm not. I'm not intelligent like him. But for me, Elon Musk is the best guy. That's it.
It's cool. It's very cool. I like to see some things too about him. Yes. And you, Robert, what do you like to talk about?
I like, of course, 3D because I work with 3D for gaming, VR. I like to talk about jiu-jitsu because I love jiu-jitsu a long time. I love to talk about kids. I
can hear them.
I have 4 daughters.
Four girls.
Four girls. I don't like to talk about politics. In Brazil today is very dangerous. Speak about politics now. And of course, I don't like some people's when you start talking about politics, you know. That's it. But family, 3D, technology, specific programming. I love programming. I'm not programmer, yes, but developer, yes, but I like it. This topic.
Aren't you who works with metaverso? No.
Metaverso.
Do you work with metaverso?
Yes. Environment for metaverso. You know?
Yes, I remember.
Yes,
that's so crazy.
It's crazy to me.
If it's to you, imagine
because some people think, wow, it's very different. No, not much, because it's 3D environment, same other ambient 3D, you know, but it's very specific. Topic.
very, it's a very specific topic. We need another meeting.
Yes, a long meeting.
Yes, very good. So in my case, as I was saying before, I like to talk about technology, scientific little breakthroughs, news in these areas. Okay, not all the scientific areas, but some of them draw my attention. So I like to watch some news in these matters, you know, on YouTube, new discoveries, new fuel, new thrusters to space rockets, this kind of thing, IT too. And but I have another thing I like very much, that is sports. So I also like to speak about tennis, because it's my favorite sport. I love tennis, and now we have Wimbledon. Now we have this tournament, and also like to speak about NBA, NFL, this kind of sports, you know. But speak like this, having a conversation, speaking about a player, a game, a specific game, what happened, you know. But I think that's it. And of course, about English too. English is something I like, I enjoy. I have a passion for English. So these are the things I like. And Robert started speaking about things he doesn't like to speak about, right? You said politics. So it leads us to question number 3. Question number 3 is exactly that. Is there any subject you don't like to speak about? So you can start. We started with politics. What else you don't like to speak about? Is there anything else you don't like to speak about?
I started, or you say, Luis?
You can start. You can start. Number 3.
Yeah,
okay. Number 3.
I don't like talking to some people about politics. For example, it's in Brazil. Brazil have a dangerous peoples when you start these subjects. You know, I don't speak about politics. I don't like it. I don't start. Of course, when I speak, of course, with my best friend or my some people's in my family. Only. That's it.
Yes. As you said, it might be dangerous.
Yes. Politics in Brazil is very hard. The topic is we have dangerous peoples. I think some people don't learn about politics. Don't read. You know, it's hard to talk about politics in this environment.
Mhm.
You know.
Yes, yes. And you, Aurelio, what are the things you don't like to talk about?
Aurelio, Aurelio,
Yes.
nice to meet you in Brazil, in São Paulo. We have a Italian district, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, good.
No,
I love your food. I love your country. I love your people. I love all about Italia.
that is
You
good.
have a fan.
Yes, it's good. Yes, this is good. But like Robert, I don't like to speak the Italian politics, but normally, recently, I speak with my friends and my colleagues because we have a big problem because our politician don't don't manage in a good way the Italians problem, Italians activity. But I don't. This I think that is the same in every country because the politicians are like a mafia in Italy. But I don't regarding my this third question. I don't like to speak regarding the Italian football because yes, the Italian football is a beautiful sport. But I don't like because I don't like that the players receive a very exaggerated salary, different respect as normal people that have a problem with, and we have a very small salary. And for me, this is not good. And in general, I don't like it regarding the reality show because I haven't interested to watch what they do in the Big Brother. So that I prefer to put my interested regarding other topics, other situation for this. But I told this before. Unfortunately, nowadays the people prefer to speak regarding the reality show. Is a problem. Is a problem for this new generation. But it is part of our life. I hope that in the next future the situation change and the people to think in a correct way and understand that we have a different problem and that there are different topics very, very important for us in general regarding our life or our culture. That's it.
Yes, I can't disagree with you because I relate to what you say when you mention the reality shows. Yes, I don't like to talk about them either. I think they are a little empty, you know? So we have so many important things to think about, to talk about, to discuss about things we said that are important about education, about things you like, and reality shows for me, it's empty. You know, you are speaking about somebody else's life. The person is there living, and you are there stopped, stuck.
When started Big Brother in Brazil, all peoples around. Hey, you see, fulano.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's so.
Yes. And you, Luis, what do you don't like to talk about?
I don't like to talk about soccer, football, because it seems everybody talk just about it, you know. And when I go somewhere, the people start talk about soccer, and I think, oh man, again, you know. And I think, man, you you don't know, talk about another thing, you know, and for me it becomes so boring, and I tried to like it, but I can't. And I don't like to talk about politician as well, because the most of the people don't have the open mind, you know. They have an opinion, and that's it. Uh, um, doesn't matter what you say about it. Uh, the most of the people don't accept your opinion. So why talk about it? You know? And yeah.
Yeah, you have a very good point. Why talk about it if they don't
Yeah.
accept your opinion? Yes, it's a good point. Yes, you mentioned soccer too, football, and I can't agree more with you guys, you both, Aurelio and Luis, because it's repetitive, you know, and you have
Yeah.
that huge discrepancy, that huge difference of salary, wage. Those players make a gigantic amount of money, and the other ones are like us, you know, the normal ones. And why? They work, we work. Sometimes we work more than them, you know. So
Yeah.
why they
Yeah.
make this embarrassing amount of money and we have our wages normally, you know, and they are treated like gods. Fulano, for example, I don't know, I don't remember Italian names, but Neymar, and you know, it's like, come on, the guy is, I'm sorry, my opinion, but and he makes an embarrassing amount of money, you know. And we are here, we study every day, we work hard every day, we read, we analyze, you develop something, you study something, I study, I work with law, I prepare my conversations, and we do so much, you know, but we don't have the same value as these guys have, you know. So I really don't like soccer, football, in my opinion. And we don't see the guys working hard for that, you know, practicing and taking that seriously. So yes, I don't like to talk about soccer either, especially in Brazil.
I totally agree with you. Yeah.
Yes. So, and another thing I don't like to talk about as well is politics. And you, as you all said, politics is hard to talk about because it's hard to give your opinion, and sometimes you start a fight because of that. People take everything to, I don't know, it's something hard to talk about. As Robert said, nobody reads, nobody studies this, you know, so it's very hard. And the reality shows, I think, in my opinion, reality shows are awful. They don't have content, you know, they don't bring anything, they don't add anything. You keep watching someone there eating, taking a shower, sleeping. What is this? You know? And I have my life. You need to take advantage of the time you have. Time is short, you know, so do something productive. Right? But that's my opinion. I think these are the things I don't like to talk about. Also, I don't like to talk about religion. I think religion carries the same problem as politics. It's a limited vision of a person. And the other religion is another limited vision of a person. And so on, you know? So you have many limited visions of different people, and they start fighting because of it. Each one thinks that she or he is right and he knows the truth, and that's it, you know. So it's impossible to have a conversation about that. I think it's very hard to talk about religion too. It's a dangerous topic, as Robert said, about politics too. Okay, anything you'd like to add? Yes? Okay. So speaking of this problematic of giving your opinion in some kinds of subjects, we go to question number 4. Okay, number 4. It's interesting. Take a look. Do you believe that the right to express what you think freely is really real? It does exist, or it's a fiction? Or if someone does it, meaning if someone speaks freely, she or he is putting him or herself at the risk of being labeled. Labeled how? As racist, sexist, misogynist, and all the labels we have, and excluded from society. Did you understand the question? It's a little long. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So Aurelio, I'm curious to know, what do you think about it? Is it real or is it a fiction?
No, in my point of view, it's real because nowadays we, thanks to the social, we have the possibility to speak and to tell our point of view. The problem today is, example, I do an example. I use Facebook. In my point of view, yes, Facebook is not the best, but is a good way to express your opinion regarding a particular topic. And I have this habit that sometimes I write my point of view respect a different topics. And normally I receive the answer regarding my point of view. And sometimes the people express the different opinion very rich of bad words in my direction. And in fact, a lot of time I told my wife, probably one of these days I find out of our house people with a gun and shoot me. But in my opinion, it's important to express your opinion regarding a topic. Is important, but for me, it's important to have a respect regarding the other people. Example, nowadays here in Italy, we have a problem regarding the violence to the girls, and this is not good. I don't like it. Logically, I don't like. And sometimes I think that the law in the Italian law regarding this problem is not very strong. Sometimes the people go in the prison and stay for a couple of months, and after they getting out of the prison. In my point of view, this is not good. But I think that today we have the possibility to sharing with other people our point of view, and this is good. But sometimes I think always regarding the social, I think that is good that they manage in the best way in their point of view the news to avoid a problem with a law, because here in Italy the law, the judgment, the judgment is so strange. Sometimes the honest people go in the prison and the dishonest people stay out of the prison. It's so strange here in Italy.
It's same as
in Brazil, it's real.
It's the same in Brazil, because our laws, our legal system came from Italian system.
Yeah.
Rome, you know.
No,
it's the law of Rome. So it's the same structure here. Same thing. It came from Italy, so it's the same. And you, Robert, what do you think?
It's very important to express your opinion. It makes bad people go out the shadow. It's very important. I don't know. You are a racist. You are a Nazist. I don't know. It's very important. Express your opinion. It's very important to hire a person for your company. What this person think about the other race, about the other culture? I don't know. It's very important. Express your opinion.
Yes.
In Brazil, the pandemic is a very big problem because some people's it's not exist. I don't know, because my wife working in a hospital. She is a speech therapist, you know. She's seen a lot of people died with COVID, you know. That's it. I need to understand the other people, express your opinion about the COVID, about the other culture, about everything. That's it.
Yes, it's very important. Yes, very, very important.
Yes.
And you, Luis, what do you think about question number 4? Is it real or it's fiction?
I don't know. I think it's fiction, actually, because nowadays, if you express your opinion about something, on depends where you express it. The people don't accept your opinion, and they start to critique. I think, yeah, critique you, criticize you, and maybe how, as they said, they can cancel you, and if you are alone in your room, you can talk about, you can express what you can, what you want, but I think you need, I don't know how to say, medir as palavras.
Measure your
measure
words.
Yeah, you need to measure your words, and yeah, I think that's it. And guys, I gotta go right now.
Okay.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure to talk to you. So see ya.
Thank you for coming. See you next time. I hope you join us. Bye bye, Luis.
Bye, Luis.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Yes, he mentioned something interesting, that sometimes when we speak freely, we give our opinions, we are labeled as racists or sexists, or all those labels. You know, sometimes you are saying what you think, and out of the blue comes someone and say, "Nah, you are saying that because you are racist," and it has nothing to do with that thing you are saying. You know, you are talking about. So it concerns me sometimes. I think we are free to express ourselves. I think it's very, very important, like you both said, to know the other person, to know the way the person thinks, the reason inside his mind. But also, on the other hand, sometimes we say something so naive, so meaningless, you know, and someone comes and say, you are saying that because you are racist. and you are not, no, you are saying something just because you believe that's right, you know. So it's hard today. It's hard to see the difference when someone is really free to speak the way this person thinks, you know. And I think I don't know, I think social media helped us a lot, as Aurelio said, spoke about Facebook. You give your opinion, you say what you think, but people return to you cursing you, saying bad words, you know. It's hard to deal with, you know. It's very hard. So I don't know, you know, the limit between these things, right? Anything you like to add, guys? No? So let's take a look very quickly, okay, before I bring people back to question number 5. Do you think humor, comedy should have boundaries? Boundaries are limits, you know? If we take, for example, that case between Will Smith and Chris Rock, I don't know if you are familiar to what happened in the Oscars. I don't know if you guys saw Will Smith going up to the stage and punching Chris Rock on the face because Chris Rock made a joke with Will Smith's wife. You know this case? Yes?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
So
Yes.
what do you think should have boundaries concerning humor and comedy? What do you think? What is your opinion about what happened in the Oscars? Robert, what do you think?
First, the boundary and the respect is very important. You know, you can play only, of course, depend about the what do you say, you know, only your best friend, because I agree. I agree with you, Smith. I punch twice.
Good, very good. Personally, I do too.
My wife. I say for my wife, man, you can. How can I say xingar?
You can curse
me, you know.
Curse you,
But,
yes, curse me.
Man, don't say about my wife or my kids. You know, I am a hard father in my education with my daughters, you know. And when I say don't play with my wife, she is shy, not problem to me, okay. Play with me, play with my kids sometimes, you know, because I agree with you, with Smith, man.
Yes, me too.
Limits is very important. I play with my best friends, no limits. Me and my best friend only.
Yes, it's only between you, and you know you can do it. You are among people you trust, and you know it's okay for you to do it. So yes.
That's it.
People are coming back. I don't know who brought them back, because I didn't. Who brought you back, guys?
João teach us how to return to the main room today.
Next time. You are all welcome, very welcome to the main room, okay? But next time you can wait a little for me, okay? I can bring you back, all right? But don't worry, it's okay. I just got surprised and said, well, people are coming back. Okay, very
we
good.
come later because we finished all the questions.
Okay, I see. Oh, very good. So in this case, please come back, okay? You are all very welcome. And continuing, we are speaking about question number 5, okay? About if there should be limits, boundaries regarding humor and comedy, all right? Aurelio, I'd like to know your opinion about it.
Yes, in part I listen your discussion before. In part I agree with Robert, but in the case of the Will Smith situation, I think that Will Smith did a mistake because probably the showman doesn't understand, doesn't know the particular situation of Will Smith's wife, and he did a mistake. In my point of view, in that case, the Will Smith reaction is not correct. In other situation, like told before Robert, if a person speak in a bad way regarding my wife or my family, my reaction is similar a Will Smith, but depend of the situation. In my point of view, is not good to use the violence if it's possible. If the situation is very hard, is particular, I think that I completely agree with Robert.
I see your point. Yes, I agree with both of you guys. I see his response, his answer, you know, his response was, in my opinion, right. I think there must be boundaries, limits regarding humor and comedy. You are not allowed to offend people, to mess with something serious that person is suffering, you know, like Will Smith's wife, she was going through something difficult. It was a disease, something serious. So you should not mess with that. It's personal, it's deep, it hurts, you know. So his response on blocking that, on doing something to Chris Rock, make him to stop, I think was right. But the violence was the issue, you know, because he came up to the stage and he punched Chris Rock in front of millions of people, you know, worldwide. So it was a little problematic in my opinion. Violence, as Aurelio said, is never good. But on the other hand, I agreed, because I thought it was so indelicate. You know, you mess with somebody's disease. So I think humor must have, in my opinion, okay, boundaries, because I don't think it's your right to offend the other, you know. It's you don't have this right, as the other one has no right to offend you, okay? So I'm curious now to know about the other room. What do you think about this question, João? I'm curious to know, what's your opinion here? Number 5.
So as I was saying in the other room, you know, like I think the violence is not the answer, you know, like in any situation. But I agree also with what you said, and like his action was he was just trying to protect his wife, you know, like, but he did this in the wrong way, you know, like he could call the police or something like that, and like and make processo, you know, like on Robert. So I think the way that he acted was not good, but he was just trying to protect his wife. So it's difficult, you know, like, and as you were saying about not, you're not allowed to hurt the peoples, you know, like, so yeah, I think the comedy, you know, like, need to have limits.
Yes, I agree with you guys. I agree with Robert when he said when somebody messes with his wife or his kids, he becomes a lion, like protecting them. And I think you were totally right. Yes, but you are right. You have to protect the ones you love, you know, and I think it's nobody's right to hurt these people, or you, even you, if you are among friends and you are messing around with each other, you know, mocking, and it's okay because you are friends and you know you can do that with each other. But if you are there talking to someone, or just because you are using humor, I don't think it gives you the right to hurt someone, you know, to embarrass someone, to humiliate. I think it's totally wrong.
My old daughter, she has 11. She's hates bullying. She hates bullying. She defends other friends. She hates bullying.
Yes, I think she's so smart.
Bullying, it's a big problem when you are a kid, you know.
Yes, for sure. And
It's
she's so smart.
Yes, Will Smith teach a lot of kids, don't make bullying.
That's it. Yes. Yes, he did. Yes, but I think she's so right, your daughter. She's so smart. Yes, bullying is a huge...
Of course. Not for kids, not put your
Please, kids, don't do that at home. Don't punch people. Yes. And you, Gabrielle, I'd like to know, how was the meeting to you today?
It was really nice. We talked a lot about all the subjects, and we agree in almost all them. It was a big pleasure to talk to them.
Thank you very much. I'd like to know, as you spoke a lot about it, what's your opinion about question number 6? If you agree that social media companies are right in censoring some kinds of subjects that might hurt or be sensitive to people. What do you think about it?
I agree. I think people are not having so much limit anymore, and they talk what they want and don't care about how it is going to hurt the other. So I think it's necessary.
Okay. Don't you think it hurts the right of free speech when they do that? They put limits. Don't you think it violates the free speech?
I don't think so, because in the most of the cases, the other are talking a lot more than what they should be talking, you know. They are cruzando os limites.
They are already breaking the boundaries.
Yes. You know,
yes,
if you talk only your opinion in this kind of things and respect the other, you will not be affected.
I see your point. Yes, you have a good point. They are already breaking the boundaries. They are already maybe hurting someone's feelings or something. So they need some limits, right? Yes. So guys, unfortunately, we are totally out of time here. Okay, time flies when we are here. Unfortunately, I wish I could stay more with you. And I'd like to thank you all for coming today, for joining the meeting. I hope you have liked it as much as I did, you know. And I also hope to see you next week, okay, on Thursday here, same time. All right. Thank you all very much for coming. I'm going to post the link to the survey. Okay. And I see you next week. Let me just get
Bye
the
bye. Have a good night.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Melissa.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
It was a
guys.
pleasure.
Melissa, see you
Bye.
next time.
Bye, guys. Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much. Thank you for coming. See you
Bye.
next
Bye.
week. Good night, Aurelio. Good night.
Good
Have
night,
a great
guys.
night.
Hi, Melissa.
Nice to meet you.
Me too,
Bye-bye,
Robert.
guys.
Bye, bye.
Bye.